In 2014, tensions in Eastern Europe erupted into a conflict that would reshape global politics. It began in Ukraine, when mass protests known as the Euromaidan movement forced the country's pro-Russian president, Viktor Yanukovych, to flee the capital. Ukrainians demanded closer ties with Europe, but the political shift angered neighboring Russia. Within weeks, Russian forces moved into the strategic peninsula of Crimea. After a controversial referendum, Russia annexed the region, a move widely condemned by the international community. But Crimea was only the beginning. In eastern Ukraine, armed separatists in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions declared independence. Backed by Russian support, they clashed with Ukrainian forces in a brutal conflict known as the Donbas War. For years, the fighting simmered, claiming thousands of lives and leaving the region unstable. Then, on February 24, 2022, the world watched in shock. Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Missiles struck cities across the country as Russian troops advanced toward the capital, Kyiv, expecting a swift victory. But Ukraine did not fall. Led by President Volodymyr Zelensky, Ukrainian forces mounted fierce resistance. Civilians took up arms, cities became battlegrounds, and the war quickly turned into the largest conflict in Europe since World War II. Western nations imposed severe sanctions on Russia and sent billions in military aid to Ukraine, transforming the conflict into a global geopolitical crisis. Today, the war continues across eastern and southern Ukraine. Entire cities have been devastated, millions have fled their homes, and the future of the region remains uncertain. The Russo-Ukrainian War is not just a fight for land. It is a battle over sovereignty, power, and the balance of the modern world. And its final chapter has yet to be written.